Hi there, good afternoon and welcome to today's Kingston Library Teen ebook review. I'm Fran and I'm going to be reviewing The Earth, My Butt and Other Big Round Things by Carolyn Mackler. It is a book that I discovered maybe last year or the year before and I really enjoyed it. As a teen book, I feel like it deals with a lot of very important issues while still being very light and very easy to read. And I feel like it's a very important book for teens to read, not in such a way that it's very groundbreaking or it will change anyone's life, but it definitely shows some empathetic views towards things that a lot of teens might go through, and make you feel like you're not alone and make you feel understood, and opens up the conversation about certain topics which are not really discussed very much in teen fiction. The general story is of a 15-year-old girl named Virginia who lives with her family, with her parents, her older brother and her older sister, and she's struggling as she has very bad body image and very low self-esteem. She sees herself as extremely overweight, and her parents and her brother and sister are all very slim, very fit and active, and she sees them all as, you know, stunningly attractive. And that sort of discrepancy between her family and herself, she sort of views it as her on one side and them on the other, as she is overweight, and so she just, you know, thinks of herself as disgusting and ugly, and her parents don't really do anything to help this. They seem to be very obsessed with appearance and very obsessed with attractiveness and fitness, and they try and push Virginia very hard onto exercise. You must diet, you must do this, you must do that, but never emotionally supporting her in this. And this obviously just emphasizes Virginia's view of herself being wrong and being you know, incorrect, and she needs to be different and she needs to be the same as everyone else. Before I continue, this book is available on Overdrive as an ebook, so you can get it over there. It also fits a few of the categories for the Teen Reading Challenge this year. So for number 7, which is the first in a series, there is one other book in the series which is called The Universe is Expanding and So Am I. So another quite amusing title. Number 9, which is a book set in another country, as this book is set in America. Number 12, which is a book that's won or been shortlisted for a book award. It won the Michael L. Prince Teen Award. And number 14, which is a book set in a school, as the book is obviously largely set in a school, being about teenagers. So yes, I mean, this book, I feel like I personally could have done with it when I was a teenager as an overweight woman, and obviously all teenagers go through periods of having low self-esteem or perhaps dealing with body image issues, and it's something that I think this book can help assuage those feelings in a lot of people. And it's definitely especially the issues which she has with her family are very important as well, because in those stories you would just see a sort of a person have bad body image and then they just have to talk to someone and then it all gets solved. But in this case she can't, because her family don't understand. This all comes to a head obviously as suddenly her older brother has an allegation lodged against him, an assault allegation, and Virginia's view of her family as this shining golden people all comes crashing down. She obviously struggles with the news of what her brother has done, and the fact that her parents instantly are supportive of him when they are not supportive of her immediately brings some conflict. But I wouldn't say this is a very heavy, intense story. It does deal with this issue in a very appropriate way, but it definitely isn't very depressing. It's very much Virginia's story, and it's about her building up her confidence and her self-image, and I think that's just an amazing story. And also the idea that even if you are overweight, you don't need to necessarily lose weight, you just need to be healthy. And that's another thing that I think touches on a lot, because teenagers, especially those who are overweight, deal with a lot of ideas that they need to lose a lot of weight and be skinny, and this deals with the idea that you don't need to. You can be happy in your own skin, and you can just be healthy, but not necessarily have to be stick thin in order to do that. I'll just read the blurb. I don't have the book with me, unfortunately, as I took it from the library, but I'll read the blurb for you. 15-year-old Virginia Shreves has a larger than average body, and a plus-size inferiority complex, especially when she compares herself to her slim, brilliant, picture-perfect family. But that's before a shocking phone call and a horrifying allegation about her rugby star brother changes everything. With irreverent humour and surprising gravity, Carolyn Mackler creates an enduringly blunt heroine who speaks to every teen who struggles with family expectations and proves that the most impressive achievement is to be true to yourself. And yes, so I couldn't say any better than that. It definitely is a very inspiring book about being true to yourself and being authentic to yourself, and not changing yourself for anyone else, even if that's what people around you expect. So yes, that is our book for today. The Earth, My Butt and Other Big Round Things by Carolyn Mackler. I hope you enjoy it if you decide to read it. Thank you. Bye.